Hello, am I back? Let me know if you can hear me again. Can you hear me? Is Twitch receiving this? It appears to. Okay, we got a redeem from Crimson. Thank you. Yeah, no. At first I thought it was just OBS crashing, and then Chrome wasn't working, and then I received a not a blue screen, but I'm like, I guess technically my PC didn't hard crash on me, but enough stuff wasn't working that I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna restart my computer, so I'll be back in a second. And yeah, now I'm waiting for Steam to log me back in. There we go. That was an unexpected moment. Gotta find the video game again. Last played, Cold Steel 4. Open the game. I'm gonna have to redo that entire cutscene, chat. All 30 seconds of the cutscene that we had seen so far. Save my game. Oh, thank you. You know, the game that I haven't restarted back up yet. I guess I can turn the music back off now. And it's not like, oh, I went far enough that I can just skip some of this cutscene. I basically have to speed through it until I get to a part where I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's where I was. Yeah, there's salt pails. We got stuff happening. And then we got a message from George. This is about where we were. There may be like one extra text box that I've read, but the massive object that had appeared over Osgiliath Basin was an ancient superweapon of the gnomes, the Tuatha de Danann, otherwise known as the Imperial Fortress. Otherwise known probably as my final dungeon. It was an airborne structure from before the Great Collapse that had been hidden away in a space-time distortion caused by the Great One's birth. For the past millennia, the gnomes had been carrying out large-scale renovations on the fortress. It had been converted to connect to the Pales and interface with the curse through them, turning it into the ideal stage for the rivalry of the Seven. Like I said, chat, the final dungeon. It was there they intended to hold the final rivalry once the Great Twilight had reached its climax. All for the sake of reforging the Great One. However, though it was still faint, a single spark of hope yet remained. The members of the Radiant Wings gathered together, joined by a key personnel from Mil Mirage. And together they began devising an all-or-nothing plan to combat the dire situation before them. Thank you, Allie. It's good to be back. And so it was that on the eve of the clash between Jormungandr and Mil Mirage, a third operation was born. Their course of action decided, and all those involved gathered together at a certain location in Crossbow. Where are we gonna gather, chat? The SSS building? That's where I would imagine we would be. August 31st, the eve of the war. Or maybe Orcus Tower. I guess I could potentially... Wait, no, this is Michelin. We're going to Michelin, chat. We're going to be hosting our very important meeting at a theme park. We're back in Michelin Wonderland. Oh, hi, Vita. What's she doing up there, chat? Oh god, no, not the horror coaster. I don't want to do it again. Nightwolf, welcome in, chat. Can we get a shout out for Nightwolf? I'm like, wait a minute. I can just ask my mods to give you the shout outs again. I keep forgetting that I can do that. How's it going? You haven't missed much, especially on account of my PC crashed a little bit. So I was like, okay, we're gonna reset, and I had to restart the stream. Fortunately, that was like 2 minutes in, so I didn't really even miss anything. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing fine. Doing great. All of the witches and the priests and the spiritual people are working together to do something to prevent us from being discovered, I'm guessing? You're both doing good. Good to hear. Both Allie and Nightwolf. So many people. But where here are we going to be meeting? In the hotel, maybe?
I think it turned out very well. Thanks for your help, everyone.
No problem,
Emma.
Emma.
It's not half bad if I do say so myself. Good work.
We should be thanking you guys. You're the ones who did the heavy lifting.
I still don't know exactly what all they did.
I still find it pretty hard to believe you were able to make a barrier over all of Michelin.
That is what it was. Also, take another shot, chat. Hi, Yuki. Welcome in.
It's something that could only be accomplished through combining the witch's spells, our stigmas, and the Merkaba.
Not to mention the raw power of 2 divine knights.
Uh-huh.
And then we were able to convert the Pantagruel's orbital energy into mana to sustain the barrier.
That's pretty impressive.
Ha ha ha! Such beautiful teamwork! If we can do something like this, the sky's the limit!
Indeed it is, Olivert.
We ain't exactly here for a team-building exercise, you know.
I think you mention Vita's outfit every time she's on screen, Crimson.
In any event, the barrier should hold. At least for tonight.
Just for tonight? God damn, I was hoping we could just hide away here.
It'll be able to absorb a few hits from any railway cannon shots that come our way.
Good,
Not that
good.
we'll need to worry much about them, given they'll be busy with the war for the time being.
True, we don't even really need this barrier. They're gonna be too busy with the war to actually fight us.
I'm sure as far as the Chancellor is concerned, we're simply some minor rabble, beneath his notice.
He
Very
probably
true.
sees us as nothing more than the opening act to the Great Twilight.
Toa needs casual
Opening act
clothes?
nothing.
Fair.
Doesn't he know we're the main event?
Estelle? That is true. We are the main event.
Hey there, everyone. Good to see you guys. How are your rooms? Did you drop off all your things already?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. Honestly, I was blown away by how ritzy this place is.
Got all that Ritz.
I can't believe we have it all to ourselves.
We do.
Right? Even locals like us don't get many chances to stay here.
That's fair.
The last time was when Maribel invited us after the trade conference.
That's true. The last time we were in Michelin was when Maribel invited us, and then we found out that she was
man.
not the
That
best
seems
of
like
people.
it was 100 years ago.
Thinking back, it's kind of a bittersweet memory.
A little bit.
We still had a lot of fun, though.
Looking around, we've got quite the crowd here now.
Yeah, I'll say. And not even everyone here is a party member.
Yeah, and a lot of us are from Thor's, too.
That is true. It's long. Uh-oh.
We might as well live it up then. This is our last night before everything goes down, after all.
True.
You're right.
True it is.
Tomorrow's when everything will be decided.
Our future rests on the success of Operation Shining Steel.
Thank you for the 3-stream streak, Nightwolf.
Though honestly, it's still a pretty dicey plan.
Minor details. Yeah, let's all party. Big ol' party. We just say the word barrier and everybody has shots. Ren looks so uninterested, true.
So, this is Operation Shining Steel then?
I see.
After reviewing the whole plan like this, it seems more reckless than it does bold.
We may not have much margin for error, but I think this could actually work.
It might.
So
you never
basically,
know.
we're gonna get a bunch of teams to raid all the salt pails at once, put them out of commission,
I guess that's our plan.
and then have the Courageous 2 charge into the fortress while its barrier is down. That about sum it up?
Yes, but there's little chance that things will go so smoothly. I'm sure we'll have a number of unforeseen circumstances to deal with.
What are you talking about, Mueller? Everything's gonna be right as rain, and nothing as bad is going to happen at
Our
all.
top priority, however, is making sure the Divine Knights and Class 7 get to the target.
That's right. So even if something goes awry and the Courageous 2 is unable to land, we can continue with the plan. As long as Reen and the others can successfully board the fortress in time, we still have a chance.
Our foes will try to end the rivalry of the Seven as the Great Twilight reaches its climax.
Okay, good plan, good plan.
If we manage to seize control of the rivalries before then, however, we may be able to prevent them from achieving their goals.
At this point, they think they've already won. It's likely they'll welcome Instructor Reen since they need him to finish the rivalries.
True. You know, we could foil their plans for the rivalries by just not going. We just don't show up. They're like, okay, we're ready for the final rivalry. Get over here, Reen. Where's Reen?
And that will be our chance.
That's all fine and good, but what about the salt pails? One glance and you could tell they're bad news. They're giving off one hell of an ominous vibe.
Nah, they seem perfectly fine.
Yes. They seem to be pulsing with energy from the lower planes. And this same energy is what's letting them act as singularities, making them nearly impregnable.
Ah, so the salt pails can't become pregnant. Got it.
Further, given the devils that have been appearing all over lately, I get the feeling we may find even worse things protecting each of the pails.
Oh? Oh, monsters, probably. Boss fights.
Yes. It's something we'll need to be prepared for.
Well, if we know what we gotta do, then all that's left is to go do it.
That's right. It's our turn now.
Hi, Lloyd. Hi, Estelle. Hi, everybody.
You can leave one of the salt pails to the Liberal team.
Okay.
We just gotta decide on which of us is going.
I mean, I imagine
Same
that's
for
you
us in
four.
the SSS. As members of the Radiant Wings, let us help clear a path for you and the others.
You know, it's nice that they're actually doing shit instead of just being like, Reen, you got this for all of it.
Estelle, Lloyd, everyone.
Aw, you guys.
Guess we should have seen this coming, huh?
You can count on us, too.
Oh!
Duvalie.
Stallritter. Did Duvalie leave my party? That sucks for me.
Are you sure?
Yes. Since my lord's passing, I've managed to clear my mind a bit.
The time has come for the Stallritter to unite once more, to see our lord's will done.
Hell
Our
yeah.
lord saw fit to grant you her power. It's our duty to carry her torch to light your way.
All of you.
Don't forget to save some seats for us, huh?
Zeno, Leo?
We'll be teaming up with those Stalritter gals, if that's okay.
I was kind of hoping you would go after a separate pail from them, but I guess that works too.
The boss would have wanted as much from us.
Controller.
Oh dear, from behind.
AOD, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Can we get a shout out for AOD in the chat, please? For those of you who may not know me, my name is Genope. It's nice to meet you all. I play a lot of JRPGs. Right now I'm playing through the Trails of Cold Steel series. I'm on Trails of Cold Steel 4. It's been a long and arduous journey. We are, as you can see, 41 episodes in. It's been crazy, but it's been fun. How is your stream tonight, AOD? I dropped in for like a little bit. Spook Thesis has been a major success. Good to hear. Glad to hear it. And I made a terrible joke. That is true. I made an amazing joke.
Xeno, Leo.
He's excited to see that they're a part of the team.
Sheesh. This is one hell of a lineup.
Absolutely. This is just going to be one crazy lineup entirely.
In that case, you can add Sharon and me to the list of volunteers.
Oh, so you're not a part of our party either, Angelica? Thank God.
As maid of the Reinford family, I would be honored if you would allow me to fulfill this particular role.
Angie!
You can stream. You're gonna stream later today, Yuki. Nice.
You too, Sharon?
I'll probably be asleep by the time you get started on your stream, but I hope it goes well.
Lady Angelica and I have also suffered at the hands of our foes. After careful discussion, we have decided it would only be appropriate to return the favor.
From what I hear, Lieutenant Colonel Mueller will be returning to the Courageous 2 tomorrow. I figured I'd leave the steering up to the expert, so I can get back to kicking some ass.
Good idea.
Sharon, Angelica.
Then you can count me in too.
Oh, Toa's also gonna be fighting.
Can't let you do that, Toa. We need you here.
Can't let you do that, Toa.
You've got both the Courageous 2 and the entire operation to look after.
Wait until you get to Reverie. You'll have a lot of characters, and okay, I hope you can come to my stream. I hope so. I don't know for sure, but I'll try to at least lurk.
Angelica's right. I'd very much prefer you to remain at your post.
I'll be on the bridge as well. But even then, I suspect we'll have our hands full manning the air defenses.
I... understood.
Toa sounds so disappointed.
Concern, Toa. We're all in this together. Every one of us has their own part to play.
That is true.
Thank you. Both of you. But still, we can't just send them out by themselves.
I mean, it's what, a group of 3 plus 2 plus 2 more is 7?
Then I guess you'll just have to let me join them.
George?
Huh, so that's why you two were acting weird.
I'm sure you must think I have no right to come back like this.
No, I'm glad for you to come back, George. Don't worry.
I can't possibly make up for everything I've done. But I'm going to help anyway, because I'd rather not get the same failing marks Franz did.
That's why you're doing this. You just don't want to be seen as a failure in the eyes of Schmidt.
George.
So that makes 3. Not as many as I'd like, but...
Then allow me to lend you a hand.
Yo, Rose is gonna help out.
Grandmother.
I fulfilled my duty as a witch, and Leanne has passed. Now that I have played my part, I may as well bloom one final time for you young folk. Were we to add my strength to that of the Ragnar girl, a former gnome, and the Reinford maid, would that be sufficient?
I'm doing the math. Maybe.
That'd be more than enough. But if it's possible, I'd prefer to have the curvier version of you come with us.
You know what? For the first time this whole fucking series, Angie and I can agree on something.
Angie, I don't think now's really the time.
It would be our pleasure to have you accompany us, Lady Roselia.
For crying out loud.
We now have 4 groups. Our forces have expanded considerably.
But what about the last pail?
You can leave that to me.
Oh, hell yeah, Le Guin!
Principal Le Guin?
Aren't you supposed to be focusing on all that Meal Mirage stuff?
Certainly. But the plan has always been to leave the first day of the operation in Wallace's hands.
I see.
I'll be taking over tomorrow, once the war begins in earnest.
You're just a substitute soldier. I'm pretty sure that's how that works, chat. Just, you can sub in when you get tired as a soldier.
Lieutenant General Bright anticipates that both sides will spend the first day scouting, with perhaps a few light skirmishes at best. Presumably, General Van Dyke will mobilize the Imperial Army with a similar mindset.
Fair.
All bets are off once that second day hits, however. Odds are, all 8 battlefronts will erupt into all-out carnage at about the same time.
That checks out. Crow, stop pretending you don't love this, working with your former classmates. True.
The Imperial
he does.
Army will likely be forced to a halt in both
Crow's
the
just being
borough
shy,
and
yep.
area. You can expect they'll deploy their strongest armored divisions, the 3rd and 4th included, at that time.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
And the reason you're helping us out is so things don't get to that point, right?
That would be ideal, yes.
It should be a suitable warm-up for the decisive battle to come, at least. Though, of course, I won't be going it alone.
Of course not, Le Guin. Who else is coming with you? Ah, Vita!
It's as the General says. We too will be assisting you. For the first day, anyway.
Nice.
This will be my final duty as head of the Arcade School. I shall prove us worthy in succeeding the Sandblock name.
Don't know if I measure up to these 3, but this is as good a chance as any to make up for all the time I lost.
That's understandable, Toval.
Father, Toval.
Wish Toa could go with us, or with them. Yeah, I mean, fair. But it's like Alphen said, she has her own job to do. She can't always be on the front lines.
I had a feeling Vita would show up to help.
Can't pass up a chance to hog the spotlight, huh, Vita?
Of course not, Celine. Who else would she be if she didn't do that?
Show 'em what you can do, Zero Artisan.
Thank you. We couldn't be more lucky to have the 4 of you with us. That goes for the rest of you, too. Estelle. Lloyd.
They're not in the room. Why are you looking
Angelica,
around the room?
Sharon. Each and every one of you.
Indeed. And with that, I hereby declare Operation Shining Steel officially underway.
Oh boy, chat. Hopefully this works.
We fly tomorrow at noon, as Meal Mirage and the World Serpent begin their clash.
You know, Nightwolf, Totodile was probably my least favorite of the 3 starters.
We'll be rendezvousing with the rest of our allies in Michelin later today. This may be the last time we're all together, so we're planning to have a small celebration of sorts. We were hoping all of you could join us.
We're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a party. What kind of party? I don't know. We'll find out together. A theme park party, obviously. It would seem everything is coming along quite nicely. Yeah, this is the last place I'd expect to spend the night before a war. I still can't believe your dad booked the whole hotel for us. And on a discount, too. Wait, we're paying for this? Well, actually, I guess it makes sense that we're paying for this. But still, well, they weren't going to have any customers otherwise. It was kind of a win-win situation, really. I see. In other words, Michi has no long to entertain me for as long as I crave. I feel so bad for whoever's in the Michi outfit. Okay, Teotot. Have some pity on the poor chump inside him, will ya? I just wish Noelle, Risha, and Shizuku could have made it too. Same, Kia. When do we get to see Noelle again? Yeah, but at least we can look forward to seeing them after all this is over. Besides, Yona, Sully, and Cecile should be arriving any minute now. And Wazzy! That's right, Crimson, and Wazzy. Oh my. And it may please you to know my father's operation was a success. That does please me to know, Alphen. It's good to know he's doing okay. So I've heard. They say he's already started to come around, too. Really? Already? Wow, that's great news. His Majesty has been on all of our minds. That he has. This should this should help bring some hope back to the people. Look at the lovebirds. What a wonderful relief. Right, Olivier? Quite so. I'll never be able to thank Dr. Sayland enough.
Sorry we're late.
Hi, Mueller. See, I just didn't think Totodile... Like, I judge my starters based on cuteness factor, and I don't think Totodile looks very cute. Something about baby alligator just... Or I guess technically baby crocodile, but you know what I mean. Mueller. I had no idea Father and Toval would be coming. Well, why wouldn't they be? I'm mostly concerned about why the fuck is Patrick here? It's good to see you again, Dooley. What happened to Lady Knights 2 and 3? They're running a bit late. The same applies to the two from Zephyr. Oh, okay. Patrick, you came all this way too?
Well, yeah, I wanted to hit on your daughter, not your daughter.
Jesus Christ, Reen does not have a daughter.
Sister, I wanted to hit on your sister. Indeed, I shall be supporting Operation Shining Steel from the field. I plan to visit His Majesty on behalf of my father as well, should time permit.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that. We should request an audience with the Emperor ourselves, no? Probably. But it might be kind of tough, too. Allie's just crying in a corner. God damn it.
That aside, we have yet a few more arrivals to introduce. Ones that prove a tad more troubling to arrange. Oh?
Come on, you guys. No need to be shy.
Pardon us.
It's good to see you all again.
Cassius and George. Dad? Were you expecting someone else, Estelle? What are you doing here? George. So, you came too. Like I said on call, I still don't know if I really deserve to be here. Is it gonna be a fun night? You're right, Yuki. You're right. Honestly, I'm still upset that we haven't gotten a new title card ever since he's gone back to being George. But once the operation starts tomorrow, I won't be moving out with anyone here. Other than Angie. I get how selfish this might sound, but I wanted to see you all one last time. You know what, George? We also all wanted to see you. Oh, George, you big dumb lug. Yeah, what a soppy idiot. But he's our soppy idiot. True. Toa, I can't believe it. I almost made that joke. George. What a soft-hearted disciple I've found myself. Jeez. You guys are just as melodramatic as Class 7 is. Well, I mean, you still taught them. If I recall. Wow. I'm surprised you managed to make it here, Mr. Bright. It's more than surprising. It's practically unbelievable.
Does that mean you've done all the preparing for Meal Mirage, then?
That's right. I'd like to say all is well, but that may be a bit preemptive. All in all, I'd put our chances at 60% against us. Hey, that's 40% in our favor. That sounds pretty likely. Reading the meme, Schwarzer and his Yogi Bear gang. Yep, pretty much. Hi, Constellation. How are you doing? What do you think he told Morgan to get away? No idea. Though with General Van Dyke as our opponent, even that level of optimism may be misplaced. I see. We believe in you, Dad. Still waiting on trails beyond the horizon? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Yes. We've been very grateful for all you've been doing. Though my work as commander of tomorrow's operation has concluded for tonight, I thought perhaps I'd come and visit, both to wish you every success in Operation Shining Steel, and to see where I might lend you our aid. You 100%ed East versus Trails? Nice, nice. Oh, and one other thing. I have a message to pass along. What did you think of it, overall? How serendipitous is it that our promised imbibement should arrive so soon? We do have a few guests we're still waiting on, but what say we all head to our venue for now? Sure thing. Grandfather finished preparing the guest house for us earlier. Speaker McDowell did all that just for us? That's very kind of him. I'll have to take the opportunity to thank him in person. Well, what are we waiting for? Let the celebration begin. And thus, in the guest house of Michelin Villa grounds, did the send-off party for Mille Mirage commence. Class 7's new and old sat among their fellow instructors, alumni, and classmates. The Liberlian Bracers, the special support section, members of the Septine Church, and Hexen clan alike, and even those visiting from Calvert and Remiferia, had all come as one to join in the festivities. Together they mingled, if only for tonight, enjoying food and conversation and the warm comforts of camaraderie. The fact that it was made in 6 months in Falcom's office is obvious. Localization slaps. Port slap, incredibly competitive if you decide to get into the online play with the 5 people who still play it. Makes tons of references to the critically underrated Xanadu next. Gotcha! The only Xanadu that I've played a little bit of is Tokyo Xanadu, and that's, even then, I've only played through like 1 chapter. Laughs were exchanged on the eve of war as they each shared in their hopes of what the morning would bring. Is very, very different. Ah, okay, okay. And then, pretty much souls before souls. I see. Western fantasy instead of Kawaii High School. Fair. Also, don't think I didn't see you there, Annabelle. And Kenneth. Volleyball? Milliam's hanging out with you, sis. I'm gonna cry, chat. Hanging out with her big brother, even if she's mostly just an astral projection. Milliam is the Grandmaster, clearly. Obviously. I see Stark over there hanging out with Ada. Rain is the Grandmaster somehow. Nah. Everybody knows the real Grandmaster is Estelle. She even confused herself. Somehow. You wouldn't doubt it? Oh, wow. Seems everyone's still got plenty of the party left in them. Night's still young after all. Plus, we got the whole park to ourselves, too. That reminds me. Why don't you give us a performance, Elliot? Yeah, I still got goosebumps from the last time I heard that violin of yours. Really? I mean, I'd love to, but where would I even play? I mean, Elliot, you're using a violin. You don't exactly need to, like, set up a lot. You just pull it out and start playing. The series loves fucking with the time travel, alternate universes, and the like. I mean, at least a little bit. Hey, wait a minute. Where did Eustace run off to? He is off playing with his little sister. Machias, thank you very much. I believe he went to go find Milliam earlier. That does sound like something he might do. This is their last night together, after all. Yeah. Looks like George and Angelica are getting in some alone time for themselves. That said, don't you guys have any special someones of your own you should be spending the evening with? I mean, I wasn't thinking this was gonna be that kind of mood, but sure. Quality guy time is great and all, but tonight could be the night, you know? Okay. I'll see what you're getting at. They do have a point, though. Yeah, and now he's got me thinking. Well, I know a certain guy who's got more to think on than all of us combined. Indeed. Rather irritating when you put it that way. True. Why is everybody looking at me so much? Why are you all looking at me? You all know why they're looking at you, Reen. At the very least, I do. Grats, Lloyd. You're not the most clueless guy in the room for once. It's true, he's not. I'm nowhere near as bad as him. At least I have some self-awareness. Not really. You really don't, Lloyd. I'd say you're about the same, but Reen does have quite a few more options. Heh. Bet that's easy for you to say, lover boy. Ahem. In any case, it's just as you said. This may very well be our final night. You especially will have to make have more than a few things to make clear tonight. Yeah, I bet you'd have a ton of girls confess their love to you as it is already. A few. A few. Just a few. You'd say Lloyd isn't as bad as Reen? Nah, we're not gonna spend time with Elisa. Lloyd Randy, yes, thank you, Constellation. Well, either way, he won't want to wake up tomorrow with any regrets. Indeed. You should let a certain individual know how you feel, no matter where those feelings may lie. Patrick. Ew! No, don't go showing me my sister in that. You're right, I know what I have to do. You'll have to give her your answer sooner or later. He's right. Tonight may be the best chance you'll get. Anyway, let's go enjoy whatever evening we've got left. The game where Reen can date his students and the cops don't do a damn thing. It's true. It's true. Should be plenty for us to do between the beach and the park. They're also keeping the stores here in the center open for us too. Special detective, true. There's still a load of fun to be had, with or without that special gal. I mean, you've got that special gal right behind you there, Lloyd. No, behind Joshua. Oh, before I forget, my dad had something he wanted to tell you, Reen. You should go see him when you get a chance. Yeah, sure thing. Lloyd Josh Hours! No, Lloyd Randy! Lloyd Randy! Anyway, you guys have a good time out there. We will. See you later. Can I finally play the video game chat? I've been trying to keep my role as sacrifice out of my mind, but Crow is right. I don't want to end up with any regrets. I'll need to find the opportunity to speak with Cassius, too. And with Valimar, now that we finally can again. Then there's the tickets His Highness gave me. I may as well use them. Oh boy, chat, time for mini-games! I'll have to make sure to give everyone here my thanks, and, of course, get my feelings out in the open. This is a visual novel, not a video game? True. Very true. Eventide. That's the name of the Intermission Act. Night of Promises. These special tickets can be used during the send-off party to participate in various attractions with a special companion of your choice. You can deepen bonds like normal bonding events. Choosing a member you formed a close bond with may trigger a special event in the future. The companion you can invite changes depending on the attraction, so use your tickets wisely. You can progress the main storyline once you've used all 5 tickets and seen all major events. Who am I shipping with Reen the Meme? Oh hey, finally we're gonna unlock her Stahlritter outfit. I thought we would have gotten that aeons ago. Wait, hold on. I can change up her thing. Yes. Where are they? Where is it? Where? Thought it'd be up top. First of all, I can give her her own ride-along Milliam. That's adorable, chat. But what I'm looking for is... There we go. There we go. She's got her bunny ears back, chat. Which means I can remove them from Usus. Fairy King costume. That's my sister. PC port quality of this franchise goes way up in Reverie onwards. Ah, good to know. Also, Autumn, if you're still in the chat, I know you redeemed this 40 minutes ago now. I am finally saving my game. Saving it twice just in case. Difference is night and day. Gotcha. You know what? We should confess to who we really want to spend our life with. Hello, Matthew. Instructor Reen, I hope you enjoy this special night at Michelin. We've really been enjoying ourselves. I don't know how to thank you for letting us have a run of such a wonderful resort. Reen X Matthew, exactly. Don't worry about it. We haven't been getting many visitors recently anyway. To tell you the truth, I've actually became acquainted with the traveling bard Olivier during one of his visits to Crossbell. After hearing about the situation, I wanted to do what I could to help. I see. His Highness has a lot of connections. He does indeed. You've done me a great service by looking after Yuna. Please try and relax tonight. Thank you, I will. Renix Mishi? I'm sorry, I can't take Mishi away from Tio. I'm sorry, I can't do that to her. I don't even know where... Oh, okay. I can see where everybody is like this. Well, there she is. One day I'll find another thing that can increase Kurt's evasion by like 2%. Not who I was talking about. If you'll notice, I said that's where there she is on this one at the horror coaster. I'm planning, or I have been very clear that I am shipping Reen with Laura. Ever since Cold Steel 1, I've been shipping him with Laura. No, not with her. Dear God, no, not with her. Oh, that's where Valimar is, and I'm guessing this is where Cassius is. Yeah. I don't recall Altina saying that she loves Mishi. Shipping ring with music? No! Abso-fucking-lutely not. My Reen waifu, all of them, no. Nah, I don't care for Elisa. Hey girls, out for a night on the town? Something like that. We plan to meet up with Alyssa and Emma in a little while. Many things here to speak to our shared interests, so we decided to look around together. Some of the rides seem like they'd give our reflexes a nice workout. And this fearful atmosphere may prove a fine test of courage. Huh. Only you three would view going to an amusement park as a training opportunity. Yeah, they do. Don't worry. We fully intend to have some fun as well. It's a two birds, one stone scenario. I'm just happy the two of you invited me along to join you. Well, you girls have fun. That being said, Laura, we're kidnapping you. Haha! Welcome to the Haunted Villa. Home to all manners of phantoms and ghouls. Only by riding the horror coaster and defeating the specters lurking within do you stand to even a ghost of a chance of retaking the manor. Give it a try, that is, if you dare. Favorite CS1 mod was giving Osborne Milliam's faces? Oh no. Oh no! That sounds awful. Staff is really getting to the spirit of things, huh? You'll need a partner to accompany you if you hope to survive this ordeal. Why not invite a friend? Or perhaps someone more? A ride and a game all in one. That could be fun. Maybe I should invite someone. I'm sure just about anyone would be willing to come. The people that we want to invite. Calling up. Wait, no, that isn't who I meant to pick. Shit. Shit. Glad I saved. That is not who I meant to choose. Hold on. We're fixing this. Fia is the most playable character in the entire franchise. Her game total is 8. That is over 50% of the video games. I don't know how I mistook Yuna for Laura, but Reen the meme is second at 6. Gotcha. So basically, all we have to do is shoot the ghost and raise our score. Believe me, Reen, this is going to be harder than you think. Get enough points and we win. A villa full of ghosts, Reminds me of that time in Lohengrin Castle. Firearms certainly aren't my first choice of weapon, but I'll give it all I have regardless. So, the two of you wish to brave the horrors, I see. I can only hope you manage to survive. No, Nightwolf. Don't encourage Constellation. Don't do that to him.
Now, let us begin.
For my sake. I'll be paying attention to chat again after this minigame. Wow, my chain bonus is awful. $69,100 points. What score did I need in order to get the bonus or whatever? Not enough. No, we're not going to be retrying that. You prefer Reen and Alyssa? Yeah, no, I prefer, whatchamacallit, I prefer Laura. Guess our score fell a bit short. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. It would seem we both need to improve our shooting skills. Don't feel too bad about it. I still had a great time with you either way. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I should be the one thanking you. I rarely get remember to give myself a moment to relax. Glad I could help. Let's hope we get another chance to soon. I hope so indeed. Laura Fee, you know what? I'll allow that one, Consolation. After enjoying the ride, they soon went their separate ways, each returning to what they had been doing beforehand. Bond with Laura strengthened. Oh, him! The other... Not Jin as in me. Jin as... Okay. Afterwards, Reen decided to walk back with Laura. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could. Wait, so did they go their separate ways, or did they stick together? I'm so confused, chat. Stella Strega, yeah, that sounds correct. And then?
Reen, you have my gratitude.
Is she blushing there, chat? I do. Where's this coming from?
Well, perhaps it's just the festive atmosphere getting to me. Ours was a long, arduous journey. But walking this path has allowed me to grow in ways I thought unimaginable. Not just as a swordsman, but as a person of principle. Strong and resolute. Reconciling with Fee. Training with Monica. And becoming closer to them in the process. Those experiences, and the fact that I was able to surpass my father, are proof of how far I've come.
She's come quite a ways, chat. Laura, you've always been there for me when I needed it most. Like on our very first field study, back when we were still students. Or on Bryonia Island, beneath the pouring rain, when you forced a kiss on me. I wouldn't be here if not for that radiant spirit of yours. Always shining bright to guide my way. In that sense, I think I should be the one thanking you.
Reen, tomorrow may prove our most decisive battle yet, but I know Class 7 has nothing to fear.
Maybe it's just the lighting, but she feels oddly cel-shaded here. Am I the only one who gets that vibe, chat?
The day will be ours. Together, you and I shall cut a path through on the wings of victory.
And only you and me. I couldn't put it better myself. Laura's made it plenty clear how she feels about me. Yeah, I'd say so, Reen. She's overcome so much for herself. But me, I'm just sitting around waiting for the next rivalry to start. This could be our final night together. Is this really how I want it to end? Make a date with Laura. Laura, I don't know if I'm in any position to ask this of you. But would you mind if we had a talk together? Later tonight? Later? Later? Why not now? You mean... I have no reason to refuse. But you may find yourself a bit busier than you expected. Call me on my Arcus 2 when you're ready to confirm. I'll be waiting. Sure thing. Okay, they want us to have this date after all the story stuff. As Reen and Laura's bonds deepened, they both became stronger. Strength and defense increased by 15. My strength and defense increased by 2. Bravery, anima. Reen pops the question. Right? I'd be okay if he did that. Mecha Mishi plushie. If only that wasn't actually just garbage for Kurt. I'm surprised I never bought these. I wasn't gonna use them, but I'm surprised I never bought them even. Pattery? Hey, Reen. Wanna go for a drink or something? You came to my stall? You came to my stall. Just make sure you settle your bill. Don't think you're getting special treatment just because you're a regular. But wouldn't that... Never mind. So, you two opened up a stall, huh? You got a problem with that? I gotta earn some extra cash to pay Cargo's medical bills somehow. And Machias wasn't doing anything, so I figured he could help out too. Is that how that went down, Pattery? I have other responsibilities, you know. But after seeing how hard you worked to find Cargo, I figured this was the least I could do. I wasn't able to help you before, but I intended to make up for that. Machias. It all makes sense now. Well, hey, I know you got stuff of your own to deal with, fighting the government and all. Seems you've been pushing yourself pretty hard lately. For once in your life. She's blushing, chat. Doing your duty is fine and all, just make sure you come home safe. You got everyone in Ost District worried sick. Got it. I never thought I'd hear you say something so considerate. Who are you, and what have you done with the real Pattery? That's my style of joke, Machias. The real Pattery's gonna feed you your glasses if you don't shut up. Right. Let me buy you a drink later. Non-alcoholic, of course. Nice. Make mine a Gamgee ginger ale. I'm about to drink you under the damn table. You know, it's really easy to drink somebody under the table if they're drinking booze and you're not. It's non-alcoholic. Nobody's gonna be under any tables. Underneath it all, you can tell how much Pattery cares about Machias. Everything depends on tomorrow. We've got to do our best to get so these two can keep their promise. Does she like Machias? She might. Got a kid's bills to pay for too. Pattery, what happened to your service smile? Oh, they really understand how service workers work, don't they, chat? The hell, Machias! Don't you dare start pulling a Cynthia on me, you four-eyed twerp! Machias has learned to give as well as he gets, too. Can I finally shop? Thank you. Oh, you're the exact same shop. Never mind. I never knew you were such an amusement park aficionado, Luis. Last time I was in Crossbell, I had an annual pass, so I pretty much know this place inside and out. Looks like Luis is giving you the grand tour. Yep, we planned on meeting with Laura and Fee a little later. But for now, we thought it'd be fun to spend some time with the current Thor students. We may be alumni, but we're really just following Luis's lead. Well, when it comes to Michelin, I'm practically a professor. Oh? Do you know as much as Tio does, Luis? Come on, you three. I'll give you the definitive amusement park experience. 3? Do you want me to come as well? Well, I guess it could be interesting. Oh, go have fun, Celine. Cats don't get to ride amusement park rides every day. Besides, she could turn into her human form and have even more fun. Ferris wheel. Oh. Special scenes down here, chat. What's up, you four? I'm glad that these four finally get to hang out again. Do you morons ever think about anything other than what you want? Hey, are you even listening to me, George? Crow, you too. They get to hang out, chat. Yeah, we just don't have a good excuse. I guess I should apologize for my actions during the Civil War. I think so too, but Angie, you're not blameless either. You shouldn't have run off to the cemetery on your own without saying anything 2 months ago. That was only 2 months ago that she allegedly was killed by George. I know you felt bad about planning to dig up Crow's grave, but you could have said something and gotten someone else's perspective. You didn't explain George's actions in Calvert either. Toa, are you angry at me? No, of course not. I'm not angry at all. Not even a little. Chad, I am afraid. I am very, very afraid. Is this what she's saying that makes this is not what she's saying that's making this awkward. Toa's relentless logic at times, like these, is terrifying. Doesn't help that she's been drinking too. Hey, you should be listening to this too. Don't act like this has nothing to do with you. As graduates of Thor's, you need to behave more respectably. Understood. Roger that. Well, I dropped out, so you can't call me a graduate. Nice try, Crow. You may have dropped out, but regulations state that you can always re-enroll. He would be the oldest member of Thor's, maybe ever. If you end up at the branch campus with me and Reen, well... Oh, hell no! Being your student would be bad enough, but if I were Reen's, then we'd have another problem of a student being horny for teacher. You brought this on yourself, you know. If that happens, you better get to studying. It's been a long time since I've seen the four of them together like this. I'm sure they realize how unlikely it is, too.
Besides, until we manage to put this great Twilight business to an end, I'm living on borrowed time.
Yeah.
Yep, any way you slice it, my being here contradicts reality itself. Doesn't matter what you, Adios, or anyone else has to say about it. My fate's not gonna change one bit.
That's what you think, Crow. But they're smiling and staying positive. They really are something special. Oh, another scene? I thought George and Angelica would be getting some quality time together. But we bumped into them, and now all four of us are hanging out like always. So that's what happened. Hey, wait, I got a great idea, man. How about you and Toa hang out? I'm sorry, I've already got plans. It'll give me the chance to sneak off and chat someone up. What? Crow? I think that's our cue to leave, George. Sounds good. But I don't think it's me you want to spend time with. Yeah, I agree. I don't think Angelica is really looking forward to spending too much time alone with George. Well, with Kia, Ren, and Tita and Tio around. Really? Really? You had to pick the 4 characters that were 16 or less? Oh, and we should acquaint ourselves with Sully, too. God fucking damn it, Angie. Wow, she's really missing the point. Am I allowed to stab her in the face? Mishy! Wait, where's Tio? You know Tio's around here somewhere. There she is. I can't believe we get an advanced performance of the latest Mishy show. This is amazing, Jingo! Seriously. And it's gonna be a hell of an episode. Mecha Mishy only showed up a few months back, so I was surprised when they made up so fast. But then boom, things got real crazy. We can't afford to miss this. You know so much about Mishy. Are you a big fan, Jingo? You kidding? This is all super basic stuff. Alright, then we should cheer Mishy on. Should we cheer Mishy on? Yeah, ready when you are. Yay, Mishy! They're really 2 peas in a pod. Not gonna lie, Tio and Jingo being good friends like this is not something I expected. Partly because I didn't realize that Jingo liked Mishy. Me? What game shall we play today? I have something important to say. My real name is Miss Schneider. Oh my goodness, chat. The plot twists, they won't stop coming. Everyone thought I died when I was an infant. But I am your brother. I thought the first plot twist was already enough. Whoa, that's a lot to take in. But now that you mention it, I do remember having a brother a long time ago.
What? Seriously? This is a shocking development.
Yeah, it's so exciting. There are complex reasons why I'm a robot now. Let's not worry about that now. We gotta celebrate our long-due reunion. Yeah, he doesn't need an explanation. That's right, brother. Okay, everyone, let's sing together. Let's dance and make a wishy with Mishy. Huh. Looks like everyone's having a good time. Got a special shop over here? Mishy ice cream. Gotta buy some of those. Oliver. Shara. Have you considered, just ever so slightly, slowing your pace a hair? You drink like fish. You're drinking like fish with alcoholism. Shara would never so much as think about slowing down. Don't be such a wet blanket. First time we get to go out in a while, and you want to ruin all the fun? No, that is hardly what well, I suppose there's no harm in cutting loose this evening. Allow me to join you in the festivities. I don't think so. You need to take it easy. Yeah, she's drinking enough for both of you. You miss eating ice cream? Are you not able to get some, Yuki? Or are you not allowed to eat it anymore? Remember what the doctor told you about giving your body time to heal. Fair, I suppose. Don't worry. When all this is over and you're fully recovered, we'll go out for a really wild night. We'll call up Ina, hit up all of the borough's best bars, and party until dawn. I don't think Oliver wants Ina to get involved. As tempting as that sounds, I wonder if we could dial it back just a little tonight? Did you say something? Nothing at all, my dearest. I wonder who this Ina is. You don't want to drink with her, Reen. Anyway, it really seems like only Shara and Mueller could get away with treating the prince the way they do. Probably the princess, or Alphen too, but... Oh hey, while you're here, there's something I've been meaning to give to you, Reen. Here, this is my Palm Party account ID. No! Let's play a game or two sometime. Oh, great! Thank you. You want to get some? I mean, there's a way to solve this issue. You know, Shara, you really are my one and only. Given the events this evening has in store, I'll keep you company as you drink, but I'll make sure you do so in moderation. You're gonna pour, or you're gonna keep talking? Right, here you are. I feel so bad for Olivier. Ooh. Ferris wheel looks really magical when it's lit up at night. This is very pretty, chat. Good. I'll send it to Rex when I get a chance. Who's he gonna send us a picture of this time, chat? Have I missed anybody for Pom Pom Party? Nope. Landscape photos.
Hey, how's it? Let me take it. Whoa.
Thor's Unity rating, a couple U materials. I keep forgetting to use all of these. Thank you for telling me to take my pills. I took them earlier, but I appreciate the reminder all the same. Also a stretch and a hydrate. Thank you for the self-care. Is Oliver gonna be okay? I hope he doesn't overdrink. I hope so too, Yuki. But he's hanging out with Sherazard and has her for a girlfriend. We, might not be able to see Oliver alive after tonight. Ah, good stretch. Good stretch. Got a picture of those two. Yeah, sure, we'll hang out at the, thing next. Welcome to Michelin's favorite famous Ferris wheel. It's booked out for all of you, so you can head straight on. Why don't you enjoy the view with someone special tonight? You're going to bed? Have a good night, Crimson. The Ferris wheel would be a great place to spend some quality time. Seems like the kind of thing that anyone could enjoy. Reen took out his Arcus and ended up calling his chosen companion. They turned in their tickets. You have a good night, Crimson. We'll see you later. Don't let the bed bugs bite. We're almost at the top. I can see why this Ferris wheel is so popular when I look down from here. I mean, most Ferris wheels are gonna get you pretty high up there, Laura. And it's nice to spend some quiet time together away from the crowds. What are you gonna do while you're in a quiet location away from the crowds, Laura? I'm glad you're enjoying it. I wasn't sure if I should invite you. After everything that's happened, I thought maybe you'd prefer to spend some time with your father. She wasn't spending time with her father anyway, Reen. It's fine. It's sweet of you to think that, but I want to treasure this time with you. Thanks to you, my blade will be precise and true. I will hold these precious times we spent together deep in my heart. Laura, hearing you say that really makes me feel so much better about tomorrow. You're afraid of heights? To be fair, Yuki, I'm afraid of falling. If I know I'm in a safe position, like I can look outside of a window from like a skyscraper, or at least I would if there were any skyscrapers where I lived. But if there's no like guardrail, I'm afraid of falling. After offering them a spectacular view, the car gently lowered to the ground and came to a stop. Once they were back on their feet, they parted ways to attend to their other plans for the night. Alrighty. Ooh. I'm glad I came in here and didn't accidentally, whatchamacallit, forget to do these. A Cocoa Panda's Tale, Part 3. Again, we'll buy a Machette plush. Special issue of the Crossbell Times. Definitely glad I came in here. You two are together. Brilliant timing, Rain. You have to hear this. Seems Kleisengold's gone and bought out this place too. And so Hugo here's gone all about inspection and work and all. Well, as long as I'm in the neighborhood, why wouldn't I? We're re-examining our business policies, so I need to get a better grasp on how subsidiaries do things. Check out the tryhard over here. Just kiss him already, Becky. Ever the businessman, eh, Hugo? Businessman or no, though, I'm glad to have you here offering your support to your fellow Thor students. It means a lot to have you with us, Hugo. The feeling is mutual. And I'll be doing everything I can to help. It seems the least I could do after all I've put you through. It's a relief to hear you come to your senses at last. At least I know I wasn't wasting my time. Does my nut in that I cannot even escape Kleistenko in an amusement park, though? Don't tell me you're jealous, Becky. If your association lacks the proper funding and influence, you have no one but yourself to blame. Yeah, what? Who'd be jealous of you, you mad numpty? I mean, sure, it'd probably be fun to break into live shows and merchandising, but... Hugo and Becky make for quite the pair. They make for quite the couple, don't they, Rain? Added Becky, too. Why does it feel like we'd be able to spend a ticket here? I don't think we can. But you'd think we'd be able to. Buy the recipe. Good. We're only missing 2. And they're both later on in the game at some point. Coco Panda's tail. Good. We have all the parts so far. Special. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Special. I don't think I've missed a book yet, chat. That being said, it is starting to get late. It is 12:30. I probably could go longer if I really wanted to, but I am starting to get tired. And I know we've got a lot of chapter... Oh, I did not mean to actually start this conversation. Now tell me, what's the current status on your end? Well, I've just about completed most of the things you've asked from me. As for the information sharing network we're using to consolidate tomorrow's tactical data, given our cooperation with the Viceland forces, we should be sitting at framework completion of around 80%. In other words, not yet complete. You're losing your edge, second disciple. Oh, come on, Professor. That's unreasonable, even for you. You're the one who sprung this colossal project up on the spot, no questions asked. It ain't getting done that quickly. Sounds like you guys have your hands full. Oh, Schwarzer, I didn't see you there. My disciple and I are reviewing the logistical intricacies of tomorrow's plan. Now shoo! Sorry, just one quick question and I'll be gone. When you say information sharing network, do you mean His Highness's Sonorius's shell? Sonoris shell? Correctly assumed. Despite my disdain for these so-called artifacts, we cannot ignore that its practicality in this particular instance. It's the only logical choice to make. Does he just hate the church or something? Why does he hate the artifacts? Sounds like a lot more worthwhile when you put it that way. Just wish you'd done so from the get-go. Oh well, we've got a ton of talent behind this thing, so we have to have it all finished up by sometime tonight. Hey ho, Uncle Makarov, it's finally finished! I know this voice that I gave her. Subtle as always. Now I see. You're the one helping Instructor Makarov build up the tactical network, aren't you, Mint? Yup. Gotta admit, she knows what she's doing. Especially with, the who work now? No, wait, I know what that is. I think I heard you mention it before. You gotta be kidding me. What have you been doing all this time, then? Well, at first I was doing all the work Uncle Makarov asked me to do, but then I got distracted and started working on a little side projects instead. But get this, while I was testing things, I ended up making contact with a certain special someone. Someone you're really gonna want to talk with, Uncle Makarov. I forgot that the whole reason that Makarov and Mary are even, like, kind of together is because of Mint.
What the hell are you going on about this time? You can save the stupid hogwash for later. Stupid hogwash, am I? Wait. You're not Instructor Mary. Ah, shit. Count Helen Altheim of the Sutherland Province. Yes. Am I supposed to remember him, chat? He doesn't look familiar. Apparently, you and I should have a little talk about my daughter, Mary. Ah! He is Mary's father. Gotcha. Count Altheim? That's Instructor Mary's father. Oh, mint. Talk about timing. Can't tell if it's lucky or lousy just yet, though. I contacted him totally by accident. Pretty super duper awesome of me, don't you think? Anyhow, tomorrow's gonna be Mondo Dangerous, so I think you two need to have a little heart-to-heart about Instructor Mary. They should. I mean, like, you two have already been going out for, like, over a year. Wait, they are an official I thought they were just close friends that he was afraid to confess to. I didn't realize that they were actually a couple. Over a year, you say? Goodness, I had no idea. It would seem my daughter isn't there with you right now, but that may be for the best. Now, perhaps you'd like to fill me in on the details. Mint, I'm begging you. Keep that mouthy chatterbox of yours shut for once. I hadn't realized you'd left this loose end untied. How very remiss of you. You know I don't tolerate sloppy work. You'll do well to finish the job you've started. Not you too, Professor. Finish the job? You mean he's gonna propose? Wowee! I can already feel my heart racing laps! Can all of you guys stop getting the wrong idea? I'm starting to feel a little bad for him now. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Well, that was a big old flapperoony. Uncle Makarov sure gave me an earful for it, too. Still, maybe things would go okay between him and Instructor Mary's dad anyway. What's done is done. You should focus on instead of the task at hand. Schwarzer, I highly suggest you don't leave any business unfinished today either. I don't plan to, but thank you. It's nice to see even the professor has a soft side. And just what are you gawking at? Is there something stuck on my face? No, I was just gonna say goodbye. See you, Professor. Okay, for real, that is going to be the end of it for the night. Fine, let's see who's out on the beach here. There's an entire side quest out here, because of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? We'll do that next time, though. For now, let's look for saving the right slot, and then look for someone to raid, chat. Who do we feel? Who are we feeling tonight? None of my usual raid targets are playing anything tonight. Thank you for coming in, Yuki. You have a good night. You know, I really gotta start, like, coming up with who I'm gonna raid maybe, like, ahead of time. Although, by the point that I'm actually ready to raid, I have no idea who's all actually gonna be playing anything. You know what? Let's go raid Kratiga. It's been a while since we've raided them. They are currently playing, whatchamacallit, A Link to the Past. Appears to be a randomizer. Probably a randomizer race, to be honest with you. / raid Kratiga. As usual, we can use
these 2 raid messages, depending on if you are followed or subscribed, to go and show some love to our friend Kratiga. I think that's everything that I wanted to say tonight, chat. I didn't really have much. I'm already loving this intermission, but of course it's an intermission where we're in Michelin Wonderland. How could I not fall in love immediately? Bye, chat!